Alright people, I'm glad I can come back and do another video with y'all. I'm going to start this one out with one of our newest additions to our family. This is my side neck red belly turtle. I got this one at the flea market. I lucked out, man. I went by, they finally had some different turtles, some different kinds besides just red ear sliders. So I had to jump on him. I got him. He likes to hide a lot. I take him out. I just got him done from sunning. I let him sit all by himself and eat because he likes to hide all day long. So if y'all was watching my last video, I had a 20 gallon on the floor, so I went and got a 35 with a stand so that way I could take care of my new little additions. And I actually have my new favorite turtle in here. Check this little guy out. He is a spotted Asian turtle, and he's doing great. When I seen this guy, I had to have him. I thought they were fake. When they started moving around, I went straight to the lady and said, how much? He was pretty pricey. He's really my most expensive turtle yet, this little guy. But I really, really like him. I had to have him. I'm thinking about maybe getting another one, but it'll be a minute. Because like I said, he was kind of pricey for a little turtle. But this little guy's amazing if you ask me. He has polka dots all over him. Got a lot of research on them. They're pretty rare. Pond turtles. He's very strong. He eats good, doesn't hide. Comes out constantly. Like I said, my red belly side neck, he likes to hide a lot, so I went and got some duckweed, some baby's foot. I met this nice guy on Craigslist who hooked me up for a cheap deal. Gave me a bunch of plants for my tanks. And I have him in here, and I also have my red belly slider in there. He's hiding somewhere. I'm not even going to worry about him right now. This is my new little turtle tank. I set it up. I think it came out pretty good. I wanted it to look kind of manly. I didn't want it to look all... Most of the turtle tanks I see, they're just a float dock in it or something for them to get on. I got the filter kicking with the dinosaur for them to get up with the whole backbone for them to crawl on with all the duckweed so they can feel comfortable. I got minnows in there that's having babies all the time, so they always have little baby minnows to eat. And as y'all see in my last video, I put my shovel-nosed catfish in my 120, my new 120. When I first put him in there, about a week later, the tips of his whiskers twisted up and actually broke off. I was getting very worried about him. He didn't eat for like a week when I first put him in here. So I put more of them BioCubes from another tank in one of my filters just to pump the... to get my, make sure there wasn't no nitrates kicking in here. I wanted to have something to eat everything in there. And within a week, they quit twisting, they quit breaking. About 2 weeks later, I seen new growth, and now he's grown back totally. He's eating, he's doing super good. This is the red-tailed catfish that I put in there in the first video. As y'all might notice, he's gotten bigger. They've both gotten bigger. They might actually eat for me. My shovel nose, he usually tears something up. Let's see, watch. He don't play usually. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? He's doing good. He's doing real good. I got him on that tilapia and he don't play. His whiskers are going back even longer than they were before. He's such a fast fish. See if I can get my red tail to come out. And because this window's behind the tank, I had brown algae across the whole back of the tank within a week. It looked disgusting on the whole back of the tank. But Romeo, if you can zoom in on this heater right here, there's a stick algae eater on that heater back there. You see his tail coming off of it? He has completely cleaned every bit of brown algae off of everything. See it in the back? I can get him to come off. You see him? He is amazing for brown algae. Anybody that has a brown algae problem, I've seen videos of people that say they have brown algae problems. This is a 120, and look at this little guy. He's not very big, that algae eater, and he does not put out hardly any waste like the big algae eaters. So I really like the stick algae eater because the big fat ones leave poop everywhere all over your tank, but he does not. And he has cleaned this tank amazingly. He is worth every dime. I recommend them to anybody who's got a tank near a window. You need one of those stick algae eaters. They are amazing. Yeah, I'm so glad that everybody's doing great, man. I had no problems. I've been actually to sit back and relax and enjoy my tank. I haven't had time to finish my stand yet. I've been really, really busy. That's my next task, is to finish that. I finally got the man cave cleaned up, so if y'all want to take a trip into the man cave, that's where we're going to head next. Bam! Alright people, we're in the man cave. This is my red-tailed catfish. If you look back 2 videos ago, I've just put him in my 250 because he got too big for my 60 gallon. And as you can see, he has grown tremendously. He was about 10 inches when I put him in here, and now I don't know what he is. He's probably about 50, but he's got twice as wide. His fins are finally turning red. All the spots are popping out on him finally. He comes up, he's not scared of me at all. He loves for me to hand feed him. Usually he'll come up. Come on. The Oscars, usually I gotta stay away from them. Sit down. Come on. There he goes. Yeah, you gotta keep your hand back, because he will get you. I don't know if they got teeth or whatever. My Oscars usually don't. I'll drop the meat in there, they'll hit it, but they'll usually spit it back out and he'll take it. So if you don't like them to have it, he'll chase them down the whole time they have food in their mouth. As I said, Kirby, he don't play about his food. He's always ready to eat. He's so amazing. I can't even believe the way how big he's gotten. My other blue channel cat, he's over there. He's gotten maybe half as big. This guy here, he will not stop growing. He will not stop eating. He'll eat a whole tilapia fillet if I throw it in there for him. And he's so cool, man. He just comes right up, does his little whisker dance, and this thing underneath looks like a crown to me if he'll come up and show it. He's got this black crown underneath him that's pretty awesome on the bottom of his, on the very bottom of his mouth. It looks like some type of outcast crown or something. I really like it. Yeah, like I said, that's my fave right there. He's amazing. He's the one that got me started. Me and Romeo just seen a shovel-nosed red-tailed catfish at Pet Supermarket this weekend, and it's taking everything that I got not to go buy him. I got the money on the table and everything. I just haven't went and bought him because I have this. I got this tank right here that was donated to me for free, little 35. I've had it set up, but I haven't thrown any test fish in it or any filters or anything. So I really don't want to get no fish. And this little red-tailed shovel-nose is small. All the fish I have will eat him, so I'd have to give him his own little tank. But this was donated from a girl in Mayport. She was moving. I told her about my YouTube. Maybe she'll watch it. This tank I really appreciate, standing all for free, lights, filters. And my African cichlids are doing amazing. I've added about 3 more catfish in here. I can probably attract them up if I feed these guys too. I've got the lace catfish, the polka dotted ones, down at the bottom. The lace catfish right there at the bottom. I got 3 of them in here now. I used to have just this one big one, and I never really seen him. But then I got 2 more of them, the lace catfish, and they really come out together now. Usually they all swim around together. They'll swim upside down. I'll feed them and see if I can get them to come out. Usually everybody will come out. And the blue African cichlid right here, the peacock that me and Romeo bought at PetSmart, if you look back 3 videos ago, he was nowhere near this blue or pretty. He was not this, the one in the back. He is so pretty. He has completely turned into a peacock. I did not know what he was. We paid, I think it was like $8 for him, because I didn't even know what kind he was. But he has completely turned into one of the most prettiest peacocks that I have. I love that one. I'm thinking about turning this one into a complete peacock tank, getting rid of my big blue one and Bumblebee. Not getting rid of them, but putting them in maybe this 30-gallon. And because I have a bunch of female peacocks in here. Most of them I thought were males. There's still some in here that I don't know if they're male or female yet. They have the yellow spots. They have a little bit of blue on them, but they're staying brown. They're not really blooming like that guy did or my other peacock did. And I love my peacocks. Here's a baby lace I got at the bottom. They're all doing, I love the lace catfish. There's actually a bumblebee catfish in here. Usually he hides in this thing right here, my bumblebee. And you'll see his tail hanging out of the top of it. He's gotten pretty big. He's gotten to be about 6 inches, and he's really fast. For a catfish, he's like a bullet. And then there's also an eclipse catfish in here somewhere. But you know how it is if you get catfish. Sometimes you buy them and you see them about once a month. That's one thing I like about the lace catfish. They never really hide too much. You always are going to see them. They're all, and they're swimming upside down with the long lacies. I think they're beautiful. All my fish are doing awesome. Everything's doing good. Like I said, I ain't gonna get too many more tanks, just bigger ones. I got man, I was cleaning my turtle tank today, or my turtle pond in the back, my pool, and it busted on me. So I had to bring out all my spare tanks and load up the back porch. It was kind of a disaster, but luckily I have a bunch of spare tanks. So I put two 75s on the back with a couple 40s and got all my soft shell turtles and everything in that with my goldfish. And now I needed a bigger pond anyway. But winter's coming up. I got to get me a heater for my pond, get everything prepared for my outside animals. Everybody's doing great. I'm glad y'all can see the new additions to my family. I really love my two new little turtles. They're so cool. The Asian spotted turtle is amazing to me. My red-tailed catfish is cool as hell. My shovel-nosed catfish is cool as hell. There's some alright freshwater fish. I still want to go salt one day, step up my game. But till then, I'm happy with what I got. I'm glad I can see all y'all. I hope y'all's life's doing as good as mine. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. Everyone, subscribe if you like if you like. See you soon. Yo.